He's an escort. And water is wet. The sky is blue. Grass is green. What the fuck? What the fuck are we talking about right now? What are we talking about? I literally been told y'all that all the female rappers are escorts. Like, I said this so many times. Go look at the video. This is not new information. Do y'all really need everything to be a fucking blog post on TMZ or the Shade Room for y'all to believe something? Like, why is it more believable when it comes out of them people's mouth than all of us? If you ask me, I think most female rappers are escorts. If you really think about it, that's what makes the most sense. Why would you sign an artist that is going to cost you tens of millions of dollars to keep afloat, right? If they don't write their own music, it means that you're going to have to be constantly pumping out money to support their career. Why would you do that unless you had another plan for them to make money? There is a reason why it's always a biracial mixed girl with a certain look. No tea, no shade. They keep signing the same type of woman. It's always a Saweetie. It's always a Ice Spice. It's always a Lotto. Hell, now they done got Glorilla, Saweetie. I think they all selling it. No cap, no shade. I knew Sexy Red was selling it, and I seen her laid out on that Chinese table, all the white men in the video. But I mean, Sexy Red gives selling it anyways. I think they all selling it. It's not one that I don't think that's selling it unless they like more underground, like Mona Leo. I don't think Mona Leo's selling it. I know she not, for a fact, actually. But all the other ones, definitely escorts. I don't give a fuck. When Saweetie first came out with Icy Girl, her first project was called High Maintenance. In one of those songs, she said, I was with Michael B. Jordan and Keith Powers. How do you think she got with Michael B. Jordan and Keith Powers? That's right, selling it. I've been telling y'all they're all selling it. This should not be new information to y'all. But of course it is, because y'all love to feign shock. Also, y'all really don't give a fuck, because if you bitches could sell it too, y'all probably would. Y'all are some whores, in my opinion. Y'all love whores. That's why y'all support them so much. Y'all like when bitches is selling coochie. I think y'all respect it more. As long as it come with a Birkin bag and a nice 613 blonde wig and some bundles, y'all bitches don't give a fuck. As long as you see a bitch living a nice lifestyle, y'all don't give a fuck. The only bitches that y'all don't respect selling it is the women on the street that you view low class and poverty level. As long as a bitch is selling it for millions, y'all don't give a fuck. So why?
And I checked her comments. It was so interesting. So interesting, because people were saying, except Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is not an escort. Please, how do you think she got into the industry? No, like, how did she get in the industry? Do we forget? Do we have amnesia? What do you think her ritual was? What do you think she did with Lil Wayne and all those little rumors that were coming out about, oh, she can't sue me unless she wants to come to South Africa and sue me personally. What is she gonna sue anyways? Everything is in my mom's name. I have nothing. Anyways, you guys will forget quickly how people say she's like being passed around in that Young Money crew. And people be saying, except Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is the realist and talking about Megan been selling it and all of those stuff. We don't know about Megan selling stuff, but we do know about Nicki Minaj. We do know that she's been around those rappers and how she's been crying for a backhand from that Migos guy, that member of the Migos. I forgot his name. Why are we acting like it's nothing? Like, why are we acting like that? Why are we acting like that with Megan and being like, oh, Nicki Minaj could never. Nicki Minaj is the only rapper that doesn't. Please tell that to the birds. Tell that to the birds. If you're going to talk about Gorilla and talk about Elvis Lato mix, what do you think Nicki Minaj is? She's not purely black. She's not. Please, come on now. She's a mixed woman. If not, she's mixed. She's triple mixed. What do we call that? Being triple mixed. Is that a word like that? But she's a biracial mixed woman. Come on, identifying as black in America. Because all of you in America think that the one drop rule makes you black for some reason. And who makes this mixed girl popular anyways? You guys. But I do agree with her point that If you guys would sell, you two would. So what are we talking about?
The sooner y'all realize that everybody is selling butt out here, the happier everyone will be, and the closer to reality everyone will live. I know people talking about this Saweetie stuff, allegedly. I'm not saying she did or didn't do nothing. I'm just saying everybody acting surprised when nobody should be surprised because everybody's selling butt. I don't think y'all quite understand how much people be selling butt outside. Like, I remember when I was in high school, shorties was selling cheeks. We was teenagers selling butt. You don't think they selling butt in college? You don't think all these girls that you see on trips everywhere, but they don't have no job? Because one thing about a woman, that she's proud of her job, she's posting about it. How many nurses do you know that's never posted about being a nurse? How many doctor women do you know who are doctors, never post about being a doctor? How many car salesmen, real estate women, dental assistants, dentists, any of that? How many of them do you know that are proud of their job and they don't post about it? Now, if a woman is everywhere around the world and she never mentions her job, she's selling butt.
Sweetie, the girlies are saying you're selling box out in Africa. I don't know what's going on, but what I do know is you need to step into my office and pay that lady her money. First order of business, if you are selling box, rest your front. No more. I know it feels counterproductive because all the music for the last 10 years have been about selling box to rich men for things, but the girlies don't actually want you to sell box to rich men for things. It's very hypocritical, but that's just the society we live in. Second order of business, I want no more samples from you. Do you want to be a rapper or not? Because you keep saying you want to be a rapper, but the music gives, you clearly don't. No more samples, because every time you sample, it just feels like a cover song. Like, it's not even necessarily in a creative way. You're not interpolating anything. It's just the direct reference over your vocals. That's really it. No more samples. If I ask people name 5 Saweetie songs without a sample right now, the world would be on mute for months. No more samples. I want you to hire a dedicated writer. Partisan Fontaine works really well with Cardi B because he knows her voice, he knows her humor, and he knows her inflections. You need a dedicated writer that only works with you, that has studied your style, your inflections, and your humor. Do you even know your style, your inflections, and your humor? Next, I know you don't want to be a personality hire, but even the women with talent that are writing their own things are still packaging it with their personality. You have to have people emotionally invested in your music, and people have nothing to invest in with you. You're pretty, and that's it. They don't really know anything else about you. The most successful time in your career was when you were doing the Icy Life, when you were doing the Icy College series of like giving people like boss tips or teaching them different things. Again, Icy Life, doing the vlogs with your family. Like, give people something to root for, and they don't have anything to root for with you because they don't really know anything about you other than you're pretty, and somehow that's caused you punishment. Which, and my final thing, sweetie, I don't ever want to hear about pretty punishment again. The only punishment that I could foresee happening to you is if you really did allegedly sleep with the second biggest female rapper on the planet's husband, and then her in back channels allegedly telling people, hey, if you work with that girl, I'm not working with you. If you write with that girl, I'm not working with you. If you make beats with that girl, I'm not working with you. If you bring her to that award show, I'm not going. I could see that, but that's not because you're pretty. That's because you have not rested your front. I don't ever want to hear about you being a Cancer and mixed again. You have told us in 90 different ways that you're a Cancer, and in 47 different ways that you have an Asian mom. Stop talking about it. We get it. It feels like you don't like regular Black women and you think you're above them, and that's why you keep bringing it up. No shade.